welcome to my kitchen.
And what a beautiful kitchen it is.
Well, thank you. But I'm first of all jealous that you just got back from the islands.
I was just in Anguilla.
I'm jealous, but you came home to Chicago and it's still really nice weather here. So
I couldn't be better to come back during Chicago when it's warm out, because who wants to be here when it's cold?
Nobody wants to be here when it's cold, so all your traveling probably is really good for you on that front, right? It's gotta be really hard to stay healthy when you're traveling though.
Well, that's kind of one of my intentions actually to be in life. One of my favorite things to do whenever I go to somewhere new is actually, once I get off the plane and check into wherever I'm staying at, is I go for a run. And I go for like a 3 to 5 mile run all around the city, because there's no other way to capture a place than on your feet running through, and it's a healthy way to look at it.
One thing I always ask people, and I don't really use the word diet, but like I ask people if they prescribe to a certain way of eating on a daily basis.
So I don't want to call what I do a diet as much of a way that I eat. So I'm very much calories in versus calories out. I live a pretty active lifestyle, and I like to walk to places. I like to ride my bike instead of drive. I like to, ride my longboard instead of Uber, right?
Sure.
And I count those towards whatever I eat as well. And then I also, when I eat during the week, I don't go crazy. Like, I don't really eat red meat or anything with artificial sweeteners. I try not to drink my calories, right? But there's also those days where I cheat. Like, I'm not orthodox in my diet, and if I want a cheeseburger, I'm gonna take down a cheeseburger. I do it as least I can, and I pretty much like to balance what I eat with how active I am.
So earn it, then eat it.
That's right.
So right now you're on Couples,
Yeah.
which I'm so excited about, and I really hope you make it to the end.
Thank you.
And if you find love, health is also a part of relationships. So with this lady love that you might get at the end of this adventure, what sort of healthy living things would you incorporate in your ideal date? And let's go with it for a whole day. What would you do?
I like to have experience. And if my lady love were to experience a day in Chicago with me, it'd probably start in the morning. One of my favorite meals of the day to cook is breakfast. I love cooking breakfast, and I think I'm kind of good at it. And so I would like to cook breakfast, eggs, and then it'd probably proceed to like a walk down maybe Michigan Avenue, where we can go to the lake, or we can go walk around. And then, I think by then we kind of want some activity to do. So maybe why don't we go horseback riding, right? Who wouldn't want to go ride some horses? And so we go do that, and then hopefully by then we've spend a lot of energy, and then we can like relax on the couch back at my place, whereas maybe call a bunch of friends over and have a dinner party, because nothing's more fun than being social with the people that you care about.
That's really real, first of all, but also active, so it's nice. So clearly being active is important to you. And I've seen some of your social media with the kickboxing stuff.
I'm not looking when I work out to be huge and buff. I just want to look good naked. Right?
Which is why you're wearing bathing suits on Coupled, I'm sure, right?
I think that's the premise. I do yoga and also other spiritual things like meditate, because I think it's as working out for your muscles and your heart, your mind also needs to have a release and to be strengthened. And so I think meditation every day is an important part of how I live.
So millions of people know you from Coupled, and will hopefully keep learning a little bit more about you from Coupled. But what they don't know is you have a very strong background in business, and most recently an app called Hero. I really need to learn more, but we're going to take it to the couch.
I'd love to tell you about it.
I need to know why the name Hero.
Why the name Hero? Well, it came from as a freelancer, and it's an app that's built for freelancers. And you kind of think about why you would hire someone to help you get a job done, and it's really to come in and to save the day. Right?
I like that.
And so you're hiring someone that you need, and usually sometimes you need a moment's notice, sometimes you have plans, but someone that comes in and helps you out and makes sure the job gets done. And so Hero saved the day. It kind of was a natural fit.
So give me an example of a save the day type situation. So what kind of industry?
Hero's categories are someone like a masseuse or a stylist or a trainer like yourself.
I
right?
like it.
And so it's very difficult to find your own clients, right?
Sure.
And there's only so much Facebook status updating and Googling maybe that you can do to help find someone. And if you're a service provider or a specialist like you, what better way than to market yourself 24/7? And so what Hero allows a fitness trainer to do, or whomever, is to market themselves any which way they want, wherever they are in the world. Let's say I was a sound guy or a videographer, and I wanted to connect to a line producer to be in another type of production. How do I do that? Well, right now it's very limiting, and you kind of only get jobs from the people that you know. It's all word of mouth. But now, if you put yourself on Hero, you're able to open up all the people that can see you, that could potentially hire you for that new job.
Nice. Oh, okay, now I know what I'm going to do next time I go out of town. I'm just going to go on Hero and see if I can work a little bit while I'm there.
Absolutely.
You're going to get this question a lot. I'm sure you've already gotten it a lot, but your reason for going uncoupled, people would assume it's for love, but I'm sure there's other things that you're gaining from this experience, so why don't you let me know what those things are?
So I went uncoupled for the experience because it encapsulates kind of who I am in the travel and the lifestyle and the new adventures and the connecting with people and all these other things. And the fact that I could find someone as crazy as me that's on the show that would be picked out of the tens of thousands of people that applied as well, that was an added bonus. So I was open to it. And it was an amazing experience, probably one of the best of my lifetime.
Tell me when and how I can tune in to Coupled.
It's on Fox on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Central.
All right, well, we will do that, of course. And then how can I find Hero?
Well, we are at superhero.co on our website, on our Instagram, and our Snapchat, and our Twitter.
Social media guru we've got here. So awesome, thank you so much, and we will connect.
Appreciate it.